your AI assistant is a goldfish. Ask it about your login flow on Monday, and it remembers. Ask again on Tuesday in a new chat, and it's never heard of your codebase. So it rereads all 200 of your files from scratch. Do this 7 times a week, and you've burned 44,200 tokens asking the same question 7 different ways. That's the token tax, the hidden cost of AI assistants who forget. Graphify solves this by building a permanent map of your entire codebase, exporting it as markdown notes into Obsidian so your AI assistant never has to reread the same files again. Instead of loading raw files, it walks a graph of relationships. The result, 71 times more efficient. Here's how it works. Graphify reads your codebase exactly once, using TreeSitter to parse every file and extract the relationships that matter, which functions call which, how services connect, what schemas feed into what APIs. It builds an explicit graph, not just a pile of files, but a map showing that UserService connects to DbPool, which connects to Sessions, which connects to auth. Then it converts that graph into markdown files in Obsidian, auth.md, sessions.md, db.md, each one a note with links pointing to the others. Now when you ask your AI assistant a question, it doesn't load 50 files. It walks 3 hops across the graph. UserService DbPool Sessions. Done. Each relationship comes tagged with a confidence level. Extracted means the relationship came straight from your code, trust it. Inferred means the AI reasoned it out, worth a second look. Ambiguous means it's flagged for you to verify. This labeling is your guardrail against hallucinations. On the left, the AI confidently says tokens rotate every 15 minutes. On the right, the linter asks, found it in the code? No evidence. Flagged for removal. But here's the catch, your codebase doesn't stay still. Code ships, schemas change, APIs evolve. So Graphify rebuilds the graph on every git commit via a hook, keeping your second brain in sync with reality. Once a week, you run a lint pass, a critical maintenance step that checks the wiki for contradictions, dead pages, and fabricated claims the AI might have invented. The upside is enormous. New team members get an interactive map of your codebase instead of a 200-slide onboarding doc. You can merge SQL schemas, Terraform, and architecture PDFs into one graph. You ask questions about your login flow and get answers in seconds instead of minutes. No more burning tokens rereading the same 50 files. But here's the reality check. Graphify works best on codebases with clear structure and explicit relationships. If your project is a tangle of circular dependencies and implicit conventions, the graph will reflect that chaos. It's not a substitute for fixing bad architecture. And the lint pass requires discipline. If you skip it for 3 weeks, your second brain fills with stale claims and the AI will confidently repeat lies. The real win is this: you teach your AI assistant your codebase once, and it never forgets. Obsidian becomes a searchable, linkable, AI-readable record of everything your project is. No more burning tokens rereading the same 50 files. No more AI hallucinating because it never actually understood the code. Just a map, a graph, and an assistant that knows where to walk. If you build systems that rely on code understanding or knowledge management, Graphify plus Obsidian is worth exploring. Subscribe for more deep dives into AI infrastructure and developer tools.